when you talk about what's next and you talk about kind of a journey that we're on, even from from an athletic footwear and apparel standpoint, or even inside the culture, you think about the tools that we've always used to influence purchases, right? And then you think about the commodities inside the industry that are going to be everlasting, right? So as long as humans have feet, you're going to need these. That's just what it comes down to, whether it's G Units or Air Max or Jordans or whatever. As long as humans have feet and walk, you're going to need these. So if you think about it from that perspective, and you think about the tools in the future that are going to be used to influence the purchasing decisions of humans to put these on their feet, then you have to go to technology, right? So technology is always going to drive that. And technology was different 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So as we think about where technology is going and how consumers are interacting with culture, brand, purchasing things, all that kind of mix, that's really going to drive not only how these things are purchased, but also how the purchasing decisions are made around these. So if you think about what's a new influencer, what's a new way to purchase things, what's the medium that all gets translated through, it's all going to be on culture. So, we're unlocking phones with our face now, in 2 years from now, when we have that chip in our arm, what does that mean to us? How does that influence influencers or purchasing or retailers or all that? So it's really an interesting dynamic, because it's like you have things that are going to need to be purchased and bought and made no matter what. And then you have to figure out a way to influence people to purchase those things. And then you have a way to connect to consumers, which is all technology based. So technology could, rear itself in social media platforms, which is a technology thing now, but like what's the new technology thing coming down? It's going to be based on what we can do with these devices. It's going to be based on where these devices go and how consumers interact with devices, whether it's, Apple Watches or wearables or whatever that thing is. That's going to be the vehicle that's going to influence the things that people purchase, which obviously is going to always be these until you figure out another way to move around Earth without using your feet. You're going to need these.